Hey guys, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children is now out. And if you have been a long time watcher, you know that Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children is pretty much my favorite book. I've said it was my favorite book in 2 Q&As now, so it is my favorite book. And I am very, very happy to announce that I got the brilliant opportunity to go and interview the actors within this Tim Burton movie. I was like, what? So crazy! I got to sit down with Asa Butterfield, Ella Purnell and Finley Macmillan just to chat to them about the film and the differences between the book and the movie, because I know there was some controversy around that. You can see the interview.
Bagsy Hugh.
Here.
Why? Because you stole my last one.
Put it in a separate video for you so you don't have to listen to me ramble, because that's definitely what I'm going to do in this video. So Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children is all about a group of children who have peculiarities. It's interesting because basically these are all kind of supernatural powers. However, it's not kind of in your typical DC Marvel style. They're kind of powers that you might not really want. Would you want to be a host to bees living inside of your mouth that could sting people whenever you speak to them? I don't know. Maybe you do want that, but I personally did not want some bees when I was a kid. However, I did want the peculiarity to make plants grow. I wanted to be poison ivy, so that's in the film. Anyway, off topic, it's a very different approach to showing something supernatural, something abnormal within the normal world. Within this world, these peculiar beings are only able to stay hidden from the norm in a time loop, which is basically one day just repeated over and over and over again. Don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I just want you to get a gist of what it's all about. And the story follows this protagonist called Jacob Portman, who doesn't believe that he's peculiar. However, his granddad has been telling him peculiar stories all of his life, so he decides to visit a little island in Wales where he is about to get his mind blown and find a time loop and find these peculiar children and find out that actually, no spoilers, I'm going to cut it there. So I'm not going to lie, as a lover of the original book by Ransom Riggs, I had pretty high expectations for this film and I wasn't sure if it would reach those expectations. Especially when I realised that Emma's peculiarity of fire had been changed with the levitation ability, anti-gravity ability, so whatever it is, balloon ability. However, after speaking to the cast and watching the movie myself, I'm actually very happily surprised with what occurred. Ella gave a brilliant answer to why she thought Tim Burton changed the peculiarities around, and I'll just put a snippet of that in now because she can say it better than I ever could.
To adapt a book to a movie is incredibly difficult, we all know that, and it's never the same, we all know that as well. Yeah. But I think that it's almost a compliment to the book that nobody's tried to exactly replicate everything. Yeah. Things have been changed for cinematic purposes, and actually when you see it visually on screen, it's so lovely. Personally, for an actor's standpoint as well, it gives me a bigger storyline, because if she's already fiery, what can she realise about herself? You know, she's already confident, she's already brave, but to start off a little bit heartbroken, a little bit down, and then to sort of realise your own strength and to get over those trust issues and to learn you can love again and you are strong and you are brave. I mean, that's the kind of journey that I wanted to play and that I wanted to show across on screen.
Overall, I actually do really like the fact that the film tried to be unique to the book. It kept the essence of the book, the storyline, the creepy pictures, and brought them to life, which was the best part, because the pictures are the best part of the book. They are what draw you into the story, make it feel more real. And you actually got to see that come to life on screen. I really, really enjoyed that. I also quite liked Enoch's character because I'm quite a dark person myself, and just the thought of being able to make little creations and bring them life is slightly disturbing yet extremely exciting to me. And I felt that he pulled it off very well. Enoch, you're pretty much like a little Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I love, love, love the scene where you first get to see him bring his toys to life. Don't worry, no spoilers, but it is an amazing scene using, I'm pretty sure, stop motion, and I loved that. It reminded me of Tim Burton's old style of Nightmare Before Christmas, kind of animation, stop motion vibe. It was great. I would love to see him do more of that. Please do more of that, Tim. That was so good. I enjoyed that. Anyway, these are my thoughts on the film. Please do check out the interview. I am still mind blown that I got this opportunity. It was just so lovely to meet such talented actors and actresses. Overall, I'm very pleased with how the film turned out. The book is still astounding, and you can't make a perfect replication of the book to the film, so for what it is, I think it's worth a see. That's all I'm saying. Have a lovely day or evening. Bye! Why did I do that? I think the last book I read was Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, but like number 2, the book number 2, I can't remember what that was called. And then I liked the little comic book that came with the Batman game, that was pretty cool. Kaylee88100 says, what are your favourite movies? My favourite movie is still the same as my last Q&A, it is Submarine.